In this video, I'll be explaining you about video translation services in SharePoint. Basically, this service generates video transcript in multiple languages. Now, before I explain you about video translation services, let me explain you something about SharePoint Premium. So, SharePoint Premium, formerly known as Microsoft Syntax, is an AI-powered content management and governance add-on for SharePoint Online. So, you need to explicitly enable the services by connecting to pay-as-you-go billing within your M365 Admin Center. So, it is designed to automate the document processing, improve governance, and enhance collaboration within SharePoint. It offers advanced features like M365 Backup, M365 Archive, e-signature, AI-driven content extraction, document classification, and tighter security controls for basically high-value content. Now, video transcript. Video transcript basically generates video transcript in multiple languages. So it automatically creates a translated copy of a document or a video transcript while preserving the original layout. So it doesn't actually translate the video, it basically allows you to generate the video text tracks format, a VTT format, or a Word document format for the transcript. The transcript contains synchronized captions, subtitles, and metadata with timestamp. You can enable the service in the setup by setting it up as pay as you go services in M365 Admin Center, and it costs like around $15 per 1 million characters on the transcript. So it is charged only on successful translation. Now, this is how the enablement of the service looks like. So you navigate to aux settings, pay as you go service, enable it, and then you need to turn on the video translation, and then you can start using the video translation feature. So this is how the video settings looks like once you translate into a different language. So I've already translated one of the video into Spanish language. Let's see that in action. So first thing first, how to enable in M365 Admin Center. You navigate to M365 Admin Center. From here, navigate to settings. From here, aux settings, go to pay as you go services. And then from here, once you connect it to an Azure subscription, and once it is active, you will be able to explore many SharePoint premium feature like content assembly, document translation, taxonomy tagging, SharePoint embedded, OCR, M365 archive, backup, so on and so forth. So click on settings, and then from here under videos, you will see videos, let user translate video transcript. Now, apart from that, you get to see uh, enable all this document and image related services in SharePoint Premium, storage related services, apps related services. But for videos, we'll click on videos, and then here it says transcript translations allows video editors to generate translated versions of the video transcript. Once the transcript has been translated, it will be available for all the viewers. So I click on edit over here, and I can turn on the video translation. So turning on transcript translations allows video editors to generate the translated version of the video transcript. So I've enabled it. Let's go into one of the document library. Now I have already created a document library, which you can see over here. This is one of the SharePoint site, and here I have uploaded my own recorded video. So this is like a 1 minute video. I'll show you like an example which I have already used for translation. So this is the one video which I have already used it for translation. So how do we view it? You click on the content, and you can actually play the content within the screen. It opens in a clipchamp based interface, and now over here you can see all the transcript generated by Microsoft, right? So from 00 to 025. Now if I go into video settings, I can see under transcript and captions. Transcript and captions helps create inclusive content. Owners can hide transcript and captions. Now over here you can see this video has English and a Spanish version, right? Now I can go ahead and translate it into different language as well. So which I'm going to show with a different video. Now you have an option how to view this video. You click on play video, and view the video content. And paste it. Press enter. Now your entire model driven app will be in it. So I'll just play this video again with captions on. Go to the end of the URL and paste it. Press enter. Now your entire model driven app will be in. And now again I click over here. Instead of captions in English, I'll pick up Spanish. Go to the end of the URL and paste it. Press enter. Now your entire model driven app will be in it. So as you see over here, it has taken this translation in Spanish as well. So because you can see two language. Now you can have multiple language, which I'm just going to show you now. So let me go into the document library. Let me pick up this agent. So shorts conversation agent. Now again, this agent, this particular video, now I'll just play it and show it to you. How to get the conversation transcript for an agent. Navigate to the specific agent, and then from here, so this is one of the video. Now if I you can see the transcript generated from Microsoft for English language. Now if I go into video setting, and if my audience are in different location, I can go into and click on translate, or I can upload a file. So I can upload a VTT file. So Clipchamp supports VTT file, video text extract file, and I can specify which language I am uploading. So Croatian, Czech. So there's whole bunch of language which we can upload the VTT file in, or I can click on translate. Now, if you click on three dots in English, you can download as a docx or a VTT file. But now, this time I'm going to translate this into a different language. So from language, English United Kingdom, and translate to maybe Estonian. Translate. Click on translate. And you need to wait for some time, and it might take a minute or two to translate into a different language. Once it is translated, you will see the line item of Estonian over here, and you can go ahead and click on three dots, click on download, and you can see the docx and the VTT format as well. Both are a different format. I'll show you both the format once the translation happens completely over here. Also, what we are going to do, we are going to translate this video into French as well. So I will French or maybe Hindi language, and then we will see whether it does a good job or not in terms of translating, and whether that language exists or not within the translation. So we'll wait for some time over here. We can pick up another other video over here. So I can go to click on translate, and then I will type in maybe Hindi. So Hindi language. I click on translate, and then let it translate into Hindi. So it is still translating. Now you can again go back to video settings and see whether it has translated completely or not. This one would be quick. It has because this is just like a short clip. It is around 9 seconds, so it should be quick enough to translate that into different language. And once it is translated under CC, here you will see any, you'll see here the additional language like say Hindi. Now, let me go into the first video over here. Now it has translated into Estonian. Let me go ahead and translate this into another language, so maybe French. So French, and translate, and let it translate. Now let's look into the translation of Estonian. So if I click on CC over here, you can now see Estonian. Once French is it is translated into French, you will see French as well. Now Estonian, let's play this video. The conversation transcript for an agent. Navigate to the specific agent, and then from here, click on activity. Activity. Now I don't know exactly the Estonian language, but I think it has translated. But let me go ahead and see the docx file. So download as docx. It will download the docx translation file. So let me open the file. And also I will show you the VTT file format as well. So let it process. And this is how the docx file looks like. So 00003 0016, and then it will show you this translation of that docx in the docx format for Estonian language. Similarly, if I go to Estonian over here, download as a VTT, so it will open vtt.txt file. So let me open that file as well. Let me open it in Notepad. VTT is a bit of a different format. So as you see over here, you will see some sort of a GUID, and then the timeline, the start and the end, and the text, actual translated text. So this is how it will look like in VTT format. Now, as you see over here, it is translated into French as well. So I can select the language as French, and now I'll play this. The conversation transcript for an agent. Navigate to the specific agent, and then from here, and at any point of time, I can change into different language that has taken place within that agent. And now with just a simple click of button, I have enabled this video in multiple languages depending on whichever region you're working on or whichever region this video is uh, targeted for. Now, as you see over here, even in Hindi, like I have translated this, so let me view this in Hindi as well. So I'll just click on Hindi and play it. Go to the end of the URL and paste it. Press enter. So basically what we have seen over here is like with the translation feature, you will be able to translate your video stored in document library or a video library or a media library and translate it into different language. Now you don't see any specific columns over here. So if I just click on column settings and show or hide columns, you don't see any specific column related to translation in SharePoint. So it goes into a different application altogether. So this is like a Clipchamp application. Within Clipchamp, you navigate to transcript and captions, and here you will see the translated services. Now, here, if I click on three dots, click on translate and click on view recent activity. Now, here, this translation activity is different than the video translation activity. This translation activity, I'll show you what it is. So if I go to say another document library, here I have this document, which the document is taken and translated into a different language altogether. So I have taken this translate. I'll click on translate document. I can translate to different document altogether. So it creates a copy of that file. So that's why in translation activity, you can see that this document is translated into German and two other languages. This is an actual document creation of an equivalent document. So I have this document, I converted into French, German, Spanish, Japanese, and here this document is converted into French, translated into French. But in video translation service, so in video translation services, you can see this document is converted into multiple languages. So I just click over here, click on translate and view recent activity. Now, this document, which I have selected over here, translate. I can translate this document into multiple languages, or I can just view the recent activity. Now, this document is translated into German and two other languages, as you can see from here. Now, this translation activity is different than the translation activity of video. So this is document translation. So you give one document, you get multiple documents depending on the language which you select. In video translation services, you take the video, and then out of that video you are not creating another video, you're just creating a translation of that video in different languages, like in this example Estonian and French, and you can see that equivalent language in the CC section over here. So here you can see all the equivalent languages which you have translated into. So that's the difference between document translation and the video transcript in SharePoint. So that's it, folks. This is all about video transcript generation in SharePoint Premium. Thanks for watching.